It is Vlogmas day, I want to say 14, and it is time for a new weekly reading vlog. Hi everyone, my name's Chloe, welcome back to my channel, thank you for being here today. I think it's day 14 that this is going to go up, but like vlogs are the ones that just like kind of fall out of my head. I'm like, they go up on a Wednesday, I know that, and I think that's going to be the 14th. It is Monday the 5th, and I just thought I would quickly come in and say, hello, I've not actually read anything today. I've been at work and was just too busy to read, and I've come home and I filmed a video all about the stats and things of the readathon from last month. And I've also been talking to Meg a little bit about our New York trip, which I did talk about at the end of last week's vlog. I mean, potentially by the end of this week's vlog, we'll have actually booked something, or like be very, very close to booking something, which I'm very, very excited about. It's only like 10:30 now, so I could potentially read a bit tonight because I've got an audiobook on the go, but I kind of don't want to. I kind of just want to watch a Christmas film, and I've had The Grinch on this evening. I also watched a Christmas film the other day that was called One Royal Christmas, that was a Hallmark Christmas film with Aaron Tveit in it, because, you know, the obsession is happening right now. It was bad, but also I enjoyed it. Like it was really cheesy and ridiculous, but I had a good time, and I will probably watch it again before the holiday season is over. But yeah, I will probably just going to leave this clip here, and I will catch you up tomorrow when hopefully we'll have actually read something. I'm planning on finishing that audiobook whilst I'm working from home tomorrow, and then tomorrow evening on Lisa's Sprints, I do need to edit a little bit, but I'm hoping I can get enough of that finished early and then read something. I'm thinking of starting Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail, because that's what I was going to start reading last week, but then decided not to because I didn't want to travel with it. But that seems to be the one that I'm drawn to the most at the minute, so probably that, but we will see. I'm going to stop rambling and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Hi, as always, it is a Tuesday night quiet update because people are in bed. I've just got off of Lisa's Sprints, and I thought I would give you an update, even though there's not too much to update you on. I haven't listened to any more of You're a Mean One, Matthew Prince. Just haven't had any inclination to pick it up. I will read it tomorrow. I'll listen to the audiobook because I have a train to catch in the morning, so I'll probably listen to it then. Hopefully be able to finish it tomorrow. I have started reading Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail, but I've only got like 3 chapters in, and then my brain just wasn't focusing on things in general, so I went to editing my vlog instead for last week. So I've still like managed to be productive, but just not done what I wanted to do today necessarily. Other than that, there's not really anything to update you on, so just thought I'd check in and say hi. Hopefully tomorrow I will have some actual reading updates, and yeah, hopefully towards the weekend we'll pick up pace with the reading again, because I started off the month quite well and I would like to carry that on if possible. Hello, it's technically Friday, but we're going to say it's Thursday's update. I forgot to update yesterday. I didn't forget, actually. Like, I remembered, but I was just like, I'm too comfy in bed to actually update you. I have been reading things since I last spoke to you. So I think when I last spoke to you, I was starting Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail. I am still reading that. I've ended up getting the audiobook for it just because my mind has not been concentrating too much on, like, physically reading. So I thought I would just get the audiobook, power through it. It's like, not that I need to power through it. I'm enjoying it. My brain is not like doing what it needs to be doing right now. I did read another book since I spoke to you. I listened to the audiobook of A Merry Little Meet Cute by Julie Murphy, and I can't remember who the other author is. I will look it up at some point and it will be in my wrap up anyway. I gave that one 4 stars. I enjoyed it. It was a fun time. The storyline was not necessarily what I expected it to be. I didn't read too much of the synopsis before I started it. But yeah, it was a fun time. I feel like it's a book that a lot of my friends will enjoy, knowing what their taste in romance books are. So I will recommend it. To them. I already have, actually. But yeah, that one was a good time. Like I said, I'm now reading Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail. I've got the audio. I'm hoping to finish the audiobook of that tomorrow. I feel like I'm just in the mood to listen to like fun romance books. So audiobooks are a great time for that. I do have some more like fantasy books and things that I want to sit down and read properly. I was starting the Buddy Reader Wolfsong next week, and then another week after Christmas, I'm hoping to read the next Dark Shade of Magic book, so that I'm sort of on track for Schwab along with that. So in between, I'm just going to fill it out with cutesy romance books. what else have I been doing? Yesterday I watched the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. That was fun. Again, sort of different than I was expecting. I'd not really looked too much into what the actual story of it was, but it was interesting. I don't know if it's something I'm gonna like watch every Christmas, but it was interesting all the same. I have then spent this evening talking to Meg. We were on like a backyard StreamYard thing. We've been planning the New York trip. We actually have like a hotel in mind. We have flights that we've looked at. We have planned the tickets that we're going to get for the theatre. We literally just need to book things now. We were sort of too tired by the end of like talking about things tonight to actually book things. I was like, I will make a mistake if I try and book it now. So we're either going to book it tomorrow or we are meeting up on Sunday. So we'll book it when we're together then. Because we just like today we sort of figured out the logistics of what hotel we're actually staying in, how we would prefer to sort of like book things, like who was going to book what and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, New York is actually happening and I'm very, very excited about it. I mean, if you saw last week's vlog, you will have seen the breakdown that I had when I realised that Oran Tveit was going back into Moulin Rouge. I've like calmed now. I can't imagine it will stay that way because like we all know that when I actually get to New York and walk into that theatre, like it's going to be an interesting night. Right now it is like midnight, but I still need to edit a video for tomorrow, and I know that I could technically edit it before work tomorrow because I'm working from home tomorrow and like I haven't really got anything that I need to be doing until 10 a.m. But I know what I'm like, so I'm going to stay up now because I don't sleep anyway. So I'm going to stay up now and edit this video ready for tomorrow. And then tomorrow I've got like a pretty hefty to-do list tomorrow night. I need to wrap up some Christmas presents. I need to tidy my room a little bit. I need to edit some videos. And I was going to film tomorrow, but I think what I'll do is I'll wake up early on Saturday morning and film then instead. But yeah, basically there is like a bit of a to-do list to work my way through tomorrow, but I'm just gonna like make sure I'm super productive tomorrow night. So that is my rambly update for you today, and I will go and edit this video now and then catch you up tomorrow. Hello, it's Sunday. I don't remember when I last updated this vlog. I think it may have been Thursday night, but I'm really not sure. I don't know what reading updates I've given you. Probably that I was reading Ashford Parker Doesn't Fail, which I'm still reading. I did not read much in the last 2 days. I spent Friday evening being somewhat productive and somewhat not. I ended up doing sort of like non-live sprints with Meg where it took me longer than I expected to wrap up Christmas presents, and then I ended up not going to sleep till like 4 a.m. because I just wasn't tired at the time. Well, I was tired and then I got past the point of being tired and then was wide awake. So when I came upstairs I was like, right, I'm just going to tidy my room. So I did that and went to sleep at 4 a.m. So then yesterday morning I had stuff I actually needed to do in the morning, so I still had to set an alarm, which meant I only had 3 hours sleep. But then yesterday morning I was also productive. I managed to film some videos. I edited quite a big video that went up yesterday, so the Saturday before this vlog. And then sort of spent the rest of the day not being a human because I was just out of it for a lot of the day. I'm still feeling like very tired today. We were supposed to have plans today. We were supposed to go to Manchester Christmas markets, but Lisa had to cancel because she's ill, and then the rest of us were sort of looking at the weather forecast and being like, this is not looking great. So I just sent a message and was like, should we rearrange this? And it's a good job we did because I woke up to snow this morning, so I don't know how easy it would have been for me to get to Manchester. But I'm planning on spending this snow day watching Christmas films, and I do need to be a bit productive. I still need to edit some videos. I still haven't edited the one that needs to go this afternoon. So I'm going to do that and also try and like edit all the ones for this week now are actually filmed. So I'm going to try and edit all those, including what I've got of this vlog so far, because like I said, I don't know how many updates I've actually given you. So I'm going to edit this, and then hopefully in either the next clip or the last clip, however many more I film, I will actually give you a full sort of reading wrap up of the week when I can figure out what I've already told you and what I still need to talk to you about. So that's what I'm going to go and do now. What I'm going to do is get the video edited that needs to go up in like 3 hours time. Hello. So it is actually Monday. I did not film another clip yesterday. This is a very, very short vlog, and I am sorry, but also I'm not, because to be honest, if I'd have picked up my camera, I wouldn't have had much to say. I have read things. I finished 3 books this week. Technically I finished the last one today, but we're going to count it in last week's reading. We're going to wrap up wherever I got to when I got to the end of that book. So I started the week reading You're a Mean One, Matthew Prince. I've given that one 3 stars. It was just like, I'm fine with unlikable main characters, and the main character was unlikable, but I just didn't really like get behind the romance at all. I just didn't feel like it was built up that well. Like no one really felt like a fully fledged character, and it just started to irritate me a little bit. I did enjoy it more as it went along, but still not enough to move it up to a 4 star. So yeah, a 3 star. I've read it. It was a Christmas romance. It did what it needed to do, but I've read other Christmas romances already this year that I've enjoyed a lot more. Speaking of, the next book that I read was A Merry Little Meet Cute. This one I've given 4 stars. I mentioned earlier on in this vlog that the storyline was different than I expected it to be. Basically, there was a lot more smut in this book than I expected there to be going into it. If I'd have looked at the synopsis, I would have known this. It doesn't like outright say, I don't think, what the main character's industry is, but it very much alludes to it. And I'll just say, if you're a fan of The Roommate, maybe think about looking at this one. Very different book, but you can possibly figure out what I'm alluding to here. I then have read Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail. I've given this one 4 stars. I didn't enjoy it quite as much as I enjoyed Delilah Green Doesn't Care. I feel like there were parts of it that I really enjoyed. I did like the whole thing of Astrid sort of figuring out her sexuality, because in the first book you are led to believe that Astrid is sort of the straight one in this group of friends. Both of the other friends are bisexual and Astrid is straight, but this is a sapphic story involving Astrid, so it is her kind of figuring out her own sexuality a little bit later on in life, and I enjoyed all of that part of it. There was like a twist I didn't see coming to do with the love interest as well, and I thought that was all really good. I don't know if it was just like a little bit, I don't know if it was just that like when the romance actually started happening, it just felt like everything happened a little bit too quickly. Like, I liked the build up to it, but when they were actually together I felt like I wanted like a little bit more storyline to happen. It felt like we were very quickly like towards the end of the book after that. So overall good, but I still just think I prefer Delilah. I like Delilah and Claire's relationship more anyway. But yeah, that is everything that I read this week. Other than that, I've been watching a lot of Christmas films. I'm trying to get myself more in the festive spirit. So what did I watch yesterday? I watched Jingle All the Way, the Santa Claus 1 and 2. I watched Muppets Christmas Carol earlier on in the week as well, on Miracle on 34th Street, the 1994 version with Mara Wilson and Richard Attenborough. So yeah, trying to get myself more in the festive spirit, because we've got like less than 2 weeks now until Christmas, so that feels way too close. I actually need to send off some Christmas presents to people tomorrow, so what I'm gonna go and do now is go and get those packaged up so I can take them to the post office. But yeah, sorry this is a really short vlog this week. Hopefully next week's will have a little bit more in it. I'm about to go and film the intro clip for it now. I can't guarantee it's gonna have a lot more in it though, because I just don't think I'm really doing much this week, but we will see. Anyway, that is everything. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below, and I will see you guys next time with a new video. Bye.